Tech Priest, this Imperial facility has been abandoned for a very long time. Are you certain the Alpha Pariah is here?
The data burst from the machine spirit was an emergency signal. The Alpha Pariah left the Martyr to follow an unidentified Vox transmission originating from these coordinates.
I need more information on this place.
Cursory data siphoning reveals that the deeds of Foundation bear the seal of Uther Tiberius.
This must have been one of his secret hideouts, designated to aid his
Humans! No corner of the galaxy is free from their unfortunate existence.
I assume this one is with the Harbinger too.
I am an Inquisitor of Holy Terror. Explain your presence here.
Tell me, human. Do you?
Enough of this babble.
I thought so, monkey. You wouldn't understand our purpose here. Not even.
Interesting. Most Eldari either live on their star-faring craft worlds or sail as corsairs.
These are proven facts.
My point is that these Eldar don't look like corsairs. So what are they doing here? And they are showing more hostility towards the Imperium than usual.
Analysis shows that their tribal heraldry is unique. These Eldar specimen don't belong to any craft world listed in the folios of the Unholy in the ship databanks.
I must investigate these Xenos, but the Alpha Pariah is the priority.
X-loading the coordinates of the sensorium to your data slate. Access the surveillance system there. It could provide information on the Alpha Pariah and the Xenos presence. Lexicana module has flagged in important information. Supplementary notes on the Eldar suggest that some of them might carry memory crystals, used for information storage.
That could be useful. I will examine the bodies. You were right, Tech Priest. How can I access the
Secondary analytical coils activated. Converting.
Tech Priest, I want you to dig deep into the Ordos records on the Eldari in this subsector.
Any expanded search parameters?
I need information on the craft world Tuathol and the planet Loriark. You are authorized to use my temporary override codes. I must know why these Eldar hate the Imperium so much.
I have been compiling information on the craft world from the memory crystal.
A summary will suffice.
Tuathol is a minor craft world, primarily roaming in the Caligari sector. This Eldari megastructure has been constantly succumbing to a significant chaos infection that is gradually turning it inhabitable. The Tuathol Eldari have been slowly abandoned by the craft world, relocating to the maiden worlds in the sector. This is what I have for now.
Keep me updated.
I have begun gathering information on the recent history of Maiden World Loriark.
Proceed, Magos.
Most of the information is classical, but it seems that after the recent Tyranid Hive fleet was destroyed in the subsector, a substantial number of the surviving Xenox attacked the Tuathol Maiden World and tried to assimilate the local biomass.
Interesting. But I have a situation here, Magos. We will resume shortly.
contents of the memory crystal suggest an explanation for the hatred of the craft world elder.
There is no acceptable explanation for turning against the Imperium. But carry on.
The Tuatha Eldar requested assistance from the Imperium when their maiden world succumbed to the Tyranid invasion, but Soul Forge world intercepted the message. The Adeptus Mechanicus decided to purge the Tyranid threat in their own jurisdiction and ordered a full-scale exterminatus.
The Tech Priest is skimming through the personal logs in the Tech Priest data hoard from the facility.
Has he found out anything interesting so far?
He highlighted a few curious details. After the excommunication of Uther Tiberius, the place was investigated thoroughly and used by the Inquisition. After a fatal Chaos incursion, it was abandoned on the order of the Caligari Conclave.
Which means that the Eldar didn't attack the station.
No, they just took possession of the facility.
The Harbinger is still in the human shrine. I need to return there immediately.
The spirit stones of our brothers and sisters are empty husks. How is this even possible?
The Harlequin warned us, and foolishly we ignored her words. I will deal with the Harbinger. You stand guard here. We have a new intruder.
Access the terminal to open surveillance mode and restore power to the facility.
The existence of the Xenos is a stain upon the galaxy. I have located the Alpha Pariah. She is on Shrine, level Alpha 4. I need to return to the ship. Then I will find her. Power has been restored on all levels.
Inquisitor, the Argos are detecting significant hostile forces on this level. Are you absolutely sure you want to go in alone?
I can't allow the Xenos to take the Alpha Pariah. Knowing what I do about her, it could have catastrophic consequences. I have noticed a sudden swarm of cherubim. What is happening, Magos?
By restoring the power grid, you have activated the local cherub shrine.
Are these cherubim performing surveillance on this level?
This is their standard behavior pattern after an extended hibernation cycle. If I'm...
Good. It would be useful to know more about the Eldar force.
You have reached the main cherub mainframe in Inquisitor.
I want to see what those constructs have reported since they woke up.
You'll see those changes. You're alive.
The Harbinger's fate resonates in the future. We're at the crossroads, where oblivion looms close.
The one who sees his own doom can better avoid its path.
Spare me. She is dangerous. If we choose poorly, not even the Whispering God can save us.
She is magnificent, isn't she? Like the death of a son.
Her sheer existence fills me with revulsion. But still, she's just a monkey, and a weapon waiting to be used.
Quite the contrary. She has finally taken the stage. Everything will unfold from here.
Then we should play our parts too. Warriors, proceed! The Harbinger's fate resonates.
Analysis. The Alpha subject has been manifesting powers currently unlisted in the classified Psyche Index.
This must be another manifestation of the unique abilities I witnessed on the Martyr. I must secure her immediately. I wonder what this machine does.
This is Inquisitor Kraybart, speaking on behalf of the Ordo Hereticus of the Holy Inquisition. We have received your code red astropathic transmission, and our fleet is calculating arrival vector as we speak. Prepare to join our forces shortly.
Reinforcements are almost there. Why don't you just wait for them?
The Alpha Pariah has no control over her abilities, and she will react to danger fiercely. And the Ordo Hereticus are not famous for their patience. Proud race fallen low. Are you trying to flee the mayhem of your own doing?
I am nothing but an observer of the unfolding tragedy.
Stop speaking in riddles. What tragedy?
The Harbinger was brought into existence for a reason. She is either the force...
Is she now? Tell me everything about...
You have no sense of timing, human. We will meet again.
What in the name of...
An Eldar Harlequin. They are fierce warriors who turned war into an art form.
The persistence of your kind, monkey.
I will not rest until I have secured the...
Why? She is unnatural.
And that is totally irrelevant.
Still, you don't need to be concerned about...
Another memory crystal.
Stay away from me! Did you see what I did to those elder?
Yes, I saw it.
Why have you come back for me?
I only left the Martyr because I had no choice. But the machine spirit reached out.
And what if I want to stay here?
Are you not even curious about what you really are? Don't you want to?
That's all I've ever wanted.
It was a foolish question, and you don't want to hear the answer.
I'll go with you.
What happened to Lord Inquisitor Kloster?
I don't know. Before we arrived here, there was a period of mad... Or it was just a mad dream.
Что за мушкетер, блядь? А вы разговаривать будете или просто стоять? Что это было?
Inquisitor, you promised me answers. Then you put me in an...
You are free to wander the vessel.
Right, so I'm allowed to leave this ship, where everyone is horrified or disgusted by me.
You are the subject of a highly classified inquisitorial investigation, and...
So a prisoner. What have I done?
You have done nothing wrong. Yet. However, Tiberius abandoned you before you could perfect and expand your talents. Therefore...
I don't know anything about that. I just have this energy inside me. Squeezing, stretching, sometimes snap...
What happened?
I was in a haze. I remember that the talking flesh servants on the walls were screaming at me to hide. But I could...
We will study your abilities properly. I will make sure that you only use them.
И снова грязные ублюдки. После долгой беседы, которой не было, блядь. Кто-то городу срал.
Inquisitor, I have completed the preliminary tests on the samples from the Cascada Prime. The results are fascinating.
Fascinating has different meanings for each of us.
I will need more samples. The plague is clearly of warp origin, most probably caused by an as yet unrecorded pathogen.
The infection is spreading like wildfire through the hive. The mutant scum and the treacherous cultists have already begun exploiting the situation, leading an open rebellion.
According to Vox reports, the local enforcers have been overwhelmed, but there is an operational Astra Militarum outpost.
The area has been secured.
Apologies for ruining the moment of victory, but
Is the local Vox station still up?
according to the
I'll go there and call in.
Captain Logren of the 12th Cascadian Regiment reporting for...
At ease, Captain. I need an...
It is really bad, Inquisitor. The upper hive has been overrun by these insane freaks. We have entire zones.
Gather your forces, Captain, and assist the Emperor will guide us through these tribulations.
Ready to fight! Charge, I say!
Magos, I need your opinion on those unholy outgrowths.
The growth from the cadavers look post-mortem, probably organic virus transmitters. My theory is that the pustules are emitting gaseous pathogens to hasten up the spreading of the
Charge, I say! Charge!
You died with purpose, Guardian. That is true service to the Emperor.
For the Emperor! You have secured the first key location. A small victory, but a victory nonetheless. That's exactly what our soldiers need in this situation. Treat it like a man, Guardsman! Your For the Emperor! For the Emperor! Making progress, I see. That's the second location secure. Cut through the mutant rabble Inquisitor. Then the taint chaos from this hive.
The plague is indeed the result of an artificially created, mutagenic pathogen, Nurgle.
Only a very powerful entity of chaos is capable of creating something like that.
The analysis of the patterns verified my theory. The outbreak originated from a specific location in the lower hive.
Send me the coordinates. But first, we need to purge this area. Otherwise, this hive is doomed.
At your command!
Let's see what happens now.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
This wretch was more than a simple corrupt. It might have something that could tell me more about this plague. The entity that orchestrated this outbreak might still be on this world.
Perhaps you should evaluate the option to capture it alive, Inquisitor.
Always on the hunt for forbidden knowledge, right, Magos?
You are doing the Emperor's work, Inquisitor. At your command.
section has been cleared. I will return to the ship before heading into the bowels of the city.
May I remind you that as long as the pathogen remains virulent in the host population, your achievement will be temporary.
When I burn out the source of this blasphemous plague, the Officio Medicae can deal with the survivors.
I said charge!
Зачищено. Все, теперь что зачищено.
We know that the Alpha Pariah has the unique ability to completely destroy daemons instead of...
True. The data we have on her abilities is scarce, and her previous
That is why I want her to join me on the chaos-infested world during my mission. Her powers could purge the infestation.
You are experimenting with a live subject.
Sometimes you need to resort to unorthodox methods.
I will prepare the Alpha subject and have...
The time has come for you to join me on a priority mission. It is time to test your ability.
Before I say anything...
We will enter a hive in the thralls of a chaos infestation. I want you to employ your power.
No! Absolutely not. I lived through that nightmare countless times. Walls thick.
Your fear of chaos is understandable, but you are far from defenseless. And this was not...
Are you willing to kill me if I disobey? Or am I...
Your powers could save our blessed Imperium from the forces of darkness.
Really? You know what is more terrifying than chaos?
If you disobey, I will turn you over to the Magos Biologus and her You will not die. You only...
I... don't...
Хуя ты напугал, блядь, её. Или у его. Сжигание гнили. Какой-то некрасивый фу. А я утром такой же.
You are approaching the site where the plague originated. Beware.
Splendid. This Nurgle infestation is in any case, it is the perfect opportunity to...
I don't even know what I should do.
Just do whatever you have already done several times when you try to protect yourself. uncertainties. I wonder why Uther Tiberius didn't train you properly.
Uther was a genius, but also a terrible mentor.
If it helps, I'm inclined to avoid these mistakes.
It helps a little, yes. Inquisitor, it was a bold choice to bring me here. Has it occurred to you that maybe you are the one who should be afraid of me?
Are you threatening me?
I'm just pointing out the fact that I have no control over my abilities. That's all.
It is time. Unleash your powers on...
Are you sure you want me to do this?
This is your destiny. Should you fail to comply, you will probably...
It is too much. Yes, I can do this. Perish!
By the Emperor. Her powers are definitely growing, but she has no control.
Experiencing recurring calibration problems. Warp anomalies combined with the subject's distortion field.
This location is extremely unsafe.
Correct. Sensors indicate...
I need the Space Marine down here.
It was wise of you to... No one will withstand my righteous fury.
Try to keep your head clear, Thor. Focus on the protection of the Alpha Pariah. Her survival is paramount.
Rest assured, not a single abomination will live long enough to get to you.
Tech Breach, why haven't you evacuated the Alpha Pariah yet?
Calibrating teleportarium sequences. Chance of failure calculated unacceptable. Suggestion. Nullify the source of Imperium fluctuations.
That was hardly a revelation. Find a solution.
Is this young woman really worth all this trouble? Not that I need any excuse to kill the filth. Just wondering.
She is an Imperial citizen, Thorn, and a very important one to that.
She is also a pariah. And I just can't help feeling instant, deep revulsion when I'm around her. Not to mention her unnatural powers.
She can destroy demons, Thorn. The galaxy is burning. And those powers are the most valuable assets we have ever had against the ruinous powers.
Calibration complete. Estimated chances of successful teleportation are currently at 95%.
And what happens to the Sergeant and the Alpha Pariah in the case of an unsuccessful teleport?
Their physical bodies will disintegrate.
Do you see how fragile your master's so-called Imperium?
Who would that be? Another pitiful traitor yearning for vengeance?
Alas, I cannot share his name with you, but rest assured...
Not on my watch. I will burn...
Such fervor! true pity that I must kill you so.
Пиздишь много. Больше дела, меньше слов.
This is most disturbing. The entire epidemic was a ploy to lure Inquisitors here. I wonder what this machine does. Defense mechanism activated. By the Emperor, the primogenitor.
Inquisitor, I've been expecting you. I am truly disappointed, though, that you came alone.
Spare me the grand monologue, you abomination.
I've been hunting your kind for a long time, but I never dared to hope that the...
I'd suggest you prepare for more disappointment.
The anathema ultima, the alphas. I have been trying to reclaim my precious expense.
You might begin to see a pattern here.
Oh no, I will take you alive. Then you will be ready to denounce your master.
Ну и дичка. Из хаоса, сайки.
Now find your dedication to a decaying emperor most commendable. However, I have disturbing news for you, Inquisitor. You simply cannot defeat me. Should you be victorious this time, it will not matter. You will have to face me again and again.
Бесконечно, что ли?
Fabius Bile! Your existence is a curse upon this world. Judgment will finally find you.
Another Inquisitor?
For your innumerable crimes,
you are wasting the dwindling... I am one of many. Even if you succeed...
Lies upon lies.
Inquisitor, next time I expect to...
Куда он полетел?
You set me up, Inquisitor. What's worse, you have risked an extremely important Imperial...
Spare me the indignation. My order knew that Fabius Bile...
And from your perspective, the demise of Bile is the ultimate priority.
Obviously. Appreciate the irony, Inquisitor. Bile such a...
And still, he escaped. I strongly advise that you refrain from you...
Inquisitor, we have a breach on the lower levels.
The Drukhari? Cowardly moron...
It is strange indeed, but right now my main concern is that my...
Calm down. I will show them the...
The tech priest has stationed a host of combat servitors on the decks.
I'm on my way.
Не ссы, еще раз хуяю. Давление ворона затоки нервности. Неинтересно.
I'm beginning to appreciate the persistence of these Dark Elder. They give me ample opportunity to strike fear into their rotten hearts.
The Drukhari breached Section Theta 7, so they will have to cut through here on their way to the vaults.
Well, they can try. There is a maintenance hole ahead. We could take up defensive positions there.
We are in position. Your usual subtle tactic.
We really shouldn't overcomplicate these matters. I will...
Looks like your wish will be granted. We should... I would rather have my tech priest dealing with this. All of grace has no place in our galaxy.
No pity, Inquisitor. The Xenos taint must be purified from this ship.
Это что, казахский, что ли? Казах, так и арак. Давайте более потерянно зависит.
share of foul Xenos. But I haven't encountered such twisted creatures before.
Those were the homunculi. I wasn't expecting to see the Drukhari marshal their most terrible abominations against us. They are insane flesh sculptors, and depraved torturers. Beasts, most foul.
My sacred duty is to eradicate these Drukhari torturers from this sector.
Your sacred duty is to obey my commands, but I appreciate your passion.
One of the filthy vermin that breaks through the doors.
Cruelty and destruction form the feeling of culture. I wish I had time to shape you into a more suitable form.
You still need to prove yourself to your master with gifts.
Kazachstan is the most dreadful marauder in...
We are done with the rest. But where is the leader? I want to...
The dreadful marauder didn't...
What else?
Inquisitor, bioscans are complete.
Very well. They deserve a proper...
Слабенькие помощнички.
Look at these sadistic wretches. They are a blight upon this galaxy. A diminishing blight.
most pressing question. The Drukhari have proven that they are the masters of ambush, and they can strike with their cloaked vessels from the webway.
Understood, Inquisitor. Although I still believe you could...
As per your request, I have executed thorough analytical search.
Give me a brief update. Does that affect her ability?
Probably not. Her will is adamant, but it might result in erratic behavior.
Inquisitor, there is an astropathic message for you from an agent of the Ordo Xenos. The
Inquisitor. I am Inquisitor Theodon Mercer of the Ordo Xenos, currently stationed on Heliodor 4, vigorously protecting the Inquisitorial archives, with special regard to the sensitive materials stored in the vaults. I will cut to the chase. I urgently need your help. You are probably wondering why I have contacted you, and rightly so. The facility where I'm holed up is under the attack by the Tuathal Aldari, if I am not mistaken.
How can this Inquisitor know about the Alpha...
I have no idea. He left me no choice, though. Captain, this world is fighting off an Eldar invasion. Yep.
Something is causing severe interference in the target zone. We are trying, but the Arthurs are not functioning.
Whatever is causing the interference must be deactivated first.
Onward! Don't linger, guardsmen! Charge! I said charge!
Reconnaissance force relieved. Send basic, follow and protect order to the survivors.
Ready to fight! Take it like a man, guardsman! Die! Die! Take it like a man, guardsman!
memory crystal might be of use later.
Ready to fight. No, ooh, ooh.
I wonder what this machine does.
Technology, located in a wave serpent.
That must be the source of the interference.
Inquisitor, how nice of you to join me in this scuffle.
You have a knack for sending intriguing emergency messages. Why did the Eldar attack an inquisitorial archive?
The Eldari seem to be displaying great interest in certain documents.
The Eldar brought an entire army just for some records.
Well, you can't really blame them for a few theatrics. Feel free to blame them for anything else, though.
Or they are trying to find some highly classified material.
Look, you have my...
How does an Ordo Xenos agent end up guarding the archives on a backwater world?
I'm supervising the rituals of preservation for classified data.
So you have been reprimanded. Why?
If I recall Lord Maldor's exact words, for being a reckless idiot who needs to learn the merits of patience. Alas, the rest is classified.
The Eldari are using their webway gate to move in their forces.
My professional advice would be to blow it to cinders, but it's your call, obviously.
What a novel idea. That is why we need a Xenos expert on the team, I suppose.
I'm glad that we at least shared a vice of sarcasm.
Ready to fight.
Webway gate has been destroyed.
Oh, marvelous. No reinforcements for a while.
В смысле промах, блять?
I've located and secured the entrance to the archives.
Feel free to visit me in my home.
I will join you shortly.
By all means. I don't want to force your hand, but I'll try my best to slow down this deranged farseer. but some help would be. I'm afraid I'm fresh out of Amasek and cigars. But I have a new Aldari contingent moving in for all your entertainment needs.
These Eldar seem really persistent. It is time to combine our forces.
My thoughts exactly.
Tell me more about these Eldar invaders.
They've arrived with a fairly... Their Farseer will resort to his favorite tactics and use rape.
You sound like...
Actually, we go way back. And in case you wondered, yes, his heartwarming visit.
That is all classified. You should have informed...
Have you ever tried making conversation with a Farseer? It's like I didn't even realize what his words meant.
Хуя ты бегаешь. Блин.
That's a relief. Considering my history with the Conclave, I wouldn't want to have to explain the destruction of the data to them.
I'm so baffled as to why the Eldar dedicated such efforts to invading this place.
They must think that they'll find something here they can use to save their craft world. You must not forget that the Aldari are a dying race, clinging to every shred of hope.
You are demonstrating almost alarming levels of empathy.
With a stiff drink right now.
You seem quite flamboyant for an agent of Holy Orders.
What can I say? I have spent decades in disguise as the rogue trader captain of the good ship Storm Skipper. And certain things will rub off.
What exactly? Navigational skills. Haggling.
I'm quite proud of my meticulous paperwork. And I can always find a great inn in any void port.
the Xenos scum.
Your primary objective hasn't changed, Sergeant. You must protect the Alpha Pariah.
With all due respect, Inquisitor, I feel that we are wasting my potential here. But you will obey.
So this is their target. This data vault stores classified inquisitorial records. Judging by the classification entries, the dossier on the Martyr investigation could also be here.
The Eldar must have been trying to locate the Martyr.
I'd rather put it differently. They have been definitely after the Alpha Pariah.
It's possible. She could be the most potent tool for cleansing their infested craft world.
Absolutely. Therefore, they will not retreat until their Farseer is dead.
Inquisitor Mercer, fate has brought us together again.
I wish we had met under different circumstances.
This is the path we must walk, and it ends.
Че, сам запиздишь его?
Before I become
я его не
part
хотел
of the
ударить.
Infinity Circuit,
You could begin with the...
we never wanted to harm that unique individual. We only wanted...
You wanted to cleanse your dying world?
That is...
And why did you need these Imperial archives?
I have no interest in your petty secrets. But I saw that the Harlequin warned us not to take this path.
What can you tell me about the...
She cannot be trusted. She has her own agenda.
Че, опять молчанка будет? Блин, забыл видео смотреть. Я откачал. Импульс. Это я случайно? Да, не случайно получается распределяется. Импульс. Яд. 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 Импульс. Яд. Нормально в яд так. Вошло. 10-10. 10-11. 10-15. 26. Здесь 16. 40. Блин, здесь 25 еще. Здесь 25. Лишний прокачал зачем-то. Съебалом.
Careful down there, Inquisitor. The world is crawling with tyrannids.
My main concern is not those Xenos, but another one in particular. Are you certain that the Harlequin will be here?
I am, as much as one can be, certain about Harlequins. But I know her, and I'm confident you'll meet her.
It is surprisingly quiet.
The tyrannids are hibernating, but trust me, your arrival will stir them up mightily.
A precise and surgical strike is what I need now. Give me the coordinates of the Harlequin.
Inquisitor, I have troubling news. Judging by the Argo reconnaissance, the entire area is showing Tyrannid activity on immense scale.
That might be problematic. It sounds like I have to face a Xenos army.
May I make a proposal?
Now I'm beginning to see why the threat of the isolated Tyrannid diaspores led the Adeptus Mechanicus to order Exterminatus.
Yes, that was the sad fate of this maiden world.
The current situation proves, though, that even an Exterminatus might not be enough.
What is more disturbing is that this proves that this particular hive mind acted like a highly intelligent being and used cold logic.
Это опять ты.
We must talk, Harlequin. Seriously this time.
No, human. You have barely started.
My tolerance for your riddles has not increased.
Still, you are exactly where you need to be. Not far from here, upon the plains of
I've warned you about talking in
Your kind call it the Viscerum Prophecy. That is where the corrupted wanderer...
Tell me about the
Why? You would not understand it. The shrine holds great power, which is...
And if I refuse to play my part...
Then the Nexus will open, and its purple gaze will fall upon your...
You sound just as insane as I thought. However, I have an idea about that sword.
I will join you in the endless dance of death after you have...
Пустите. Я хочу тоже туда. Открой ворота. Сука. Подожди. 8 стеку. Почему только 18, 20? За каждое количество должно. $128, 16.
I have good news. The Freeblade Knight is awaiting deployment against the Tyranids, and Sir Ambrose...
That zone is the epicenter of the infestation.
Another heroic quest to cull the enemies
Опять
of
на этом работе ёбаном.
Glory to the Emperor! I admire your sense of dedication, but focus on your mission. What else would a solitary knight seek, if not a The zone of your current engagement is swarming with Tyranids. Trust me and the Crimson Wanderer. I am not your battle brother, sir, but I wish you a good fight. You must clear... unholy tide ever subside. The Wanderer is wading knee-deep in their corpses, and still they fight. I feel your frustration, pilot. I have fought the Tyranids only once. Rest assured, all the filth of the galaxy, I hated those who harmed me most.
Давить их нахуй.
I must warn you, Knight, that the vaporous discharge you've entered is of an extremely corrosive nature.
Mere whiff of foul xenon scent cannot harm my glorious war machine.
Quite the contrary. The acidic fog can significantly damage the plating of your Knight.
Blast! Full speed ahead!
Да пошли просто давить это.
The Squire Skulls are reporting new activity. The massacre has drawn out the Synapse creature.
My experience in Xenos matters is limited to fighting them, Inquisitor.
It is quite subjective, I'm afraid. You will be faced. However, it also possesses a psychic power that unites the Tyranids of his swarm.
But that is great news!
Куда идти?
Abomination! With the blade of my blessed weaponry, I will banish you from this planet! Inquisitor, the swarm is no more. The Crimson Wanderer has fulfilled its sacred duty. The area has been cleared. The machine spirit of my knight will need some soothing psalms after all this taint. You are free to proceed to the ancient shrine you seek, Inquisitor.
Inquisitor, may I remind you that you have only gained temporary respite by eliminating the Synapse creature. The Tyranids are still unorganized, but soon another organism will replace the original synapse creature.
I have no time to lose then. I must locate that Eldare shrine immediately.
Персона по хуях.
Another Eldari memory survived an exterminatus. I wonder what it contains.
You are closing in on a shrine. The architectural components of the nearby ruins are consistent with our records on spiritual Eldari structures.
I'm convinced that it has become the lair of something much more materialistic.
The last act in this grand tragedy will soon unfold.
I must warn you that to manipulate an Inquisitor is not
Always so furious. So short-sighted.
insolence. You have clearly betrayed.
This stone once absorbed the soul of a seer, the greatest pathfinder in the garden of ever-changing roads. I need it. This is the first curio of fate.
Are you willing to cooperate?
On one condition.
What would that be?
You really, really need to survive.
So it has been just a lull. I'd better get ready for them then.
I've promised you answers, human.
Did you lead me here on purpose?
I might have manipulated you to help me take the spirit stone from this scorched pit of despair.
Did you lie about everything?
I cannot lie. My role forbids it. Your Inquisitor brother knows that. I weave my words too carefully for lies.
Enough of this. Do you know the answer to my question?
There is a place deep within the maze that spreads between the real space and the warp. And in the heart of that
You are stalling again.
The library is a repository of forbidden knowledge. A vast collection of books still unwritten or lost forever. And
You had it the entire time?
I told you I didn't lie.
I swear that's the last time I deal with the Eldari.
Нихуя не понимаю.
What do you make of this ancient...
The tech priest considers it pure Xenox nonsense. My opinion is more nuanced.
You are being too harsh. The prophecy alludes to certain...
You are willing, then, to accept the existence of a million-year-old artifact, created by a race long extinct.
Uther's research was based on ancient Fabricatus technology. The existence of the Alpha Pariah could easily be the result of this prophecy. In that case, the Pariah needs the artifact to control...
Теперь надо найти пророчество.
Do you have a destination for me?
I have faced some daunting tasks, but finding an unknown artifact created by a long extinct the tech priest has scoured the available inquisitorial archive of...
Luckily, we have an...
Are you referring to Nathaniel Grexus, the resourceful rogue trader captain with a ship?
In his youth, Grexus made a fortune as a trader in Xenos relics. He has abandoned that.
I suppose you might...
We have exchanged messages recently.
Then we will follow him. He will sure...
Grexus. О. Новая хуйня появилась. Интерфейс орда. Здесь вы можете найти 3 различных орда со своих специальными наградами и поставщиками. Вы должны выполнить миссии, чтобы заработать репутацию для конкретного орда. Каждый новый уровень открывает специальную награду, и поставщики орда будут иметь более качественный предмет на складе. Только 3 орда миссии могут быть начаты в неделю, так что выбирайте мутро, какой орда вы предпочитаете. Магазин отдельно. О, у тебя чертежи. Химический агент. Из коробок машин. У тебя, получается, нужно покупать чертежи и куски. А у тебя что? Тоже всякая хуйня. Материал для создания из коробок машины, чертежей или уникальная печать Таро, которая повышает вероятность получения постоянных кодов. Выбор товаров в магазине, крафты материалы с косавой, чертеж архитектурической элика, снижает стоимость покупок, сделанных в этом магазине. Волосы народа бьют против всех повстанцев и ротиков. Добавляет осколки ему. Вероятность реликтовых предметов архитектура. Выбор товаров в магазине добавляет специальные коды. Всех рангов демонов. А реликтовые предметы добавляет. Осколки. Реликвия архитектура. Прикольно. Три миссии. А сколько репутаций-то дают они? О. 7, 6, 7. Прикольно. А можно повысить дорожками? Дорожками повышается. Одиннадцать. Давай попробуем. Что за новый персонаж? Задание Орда.
100,000 worlds, 100,000 wars. There is no respite. There is nowhere to hide. Across the galaxy, there is only war.
Верный вопрос.
Sacrifice for the Emperor.
Гонщик.
Is swinging our way. One last push and the victory is ours. Once again, the enemies of the Imperium failed miserably.
11 репутация. Раз там всего 3 миссии в неделю, сейчас сделаем. Надо компанию проходить, всякие новые приколы открываются. О. Критические удары отключаются во время миссии. Хуя прикол. У меня, в принципе, билд на кайтах построен. Скорость движения для всех врагов. Хуйня. Не вводим враги, кажется, секунд. Пу-пу-пу. Ну, без кайтов как-то хуёво будет. Сейчас посмотрим.
The enemy is here, preying on the weak and using craven tricks against the defenders of mankind. Perhaps we should find their leaders and give them a fair share of their own medicine.
Поэтому похуй на всех, пошли сразу на босса. Без кайтов хуевенько. Еще эти ебаные пидор подавление кидает. Отстаньте от меня. Да помоги-то уже.
Is eternal.
Тяжелый случай. В принципе, насрать. тебя можно. Да, без кайтов, конечно, жопа. Все, отчаялся.
He deserved worse. Much worse.
Так у меня еще и ярость не купится, потому что кайтов нет. Ёптать. А я и думаю... Блять, а нахуй я инокуляр схавал. У них же еще, кажется, 60 секунд ХП увеличивается, блядь.
Keep hiding in the whip way.
Все.
You set a fine example for their kind, Inquisitor.
Тяжелая без кайтов и без токенов. Даже какая-то херня попадается. Реликтовые предметы. Ты после обновления появишься, понятно? Так, Так, это зачистка, это вызов, это спасение. Давай зачистку боссов. Говно вопрос. Как нехуй делать? Ну, регистрируй давай. Че у нас бонус БВП? Один враг. Сейчас за минуту просто.
The enemies of the Imperium are infinite, and such a vast threat can only be fought with ingenuity. Kill the Masters, and you will render a sea of vermin helpless.
Вот так работают токены и кайты, бля.
No pity.
О, какой большой.
Duty prevails. Watch the body wander aimlessly until it withers and dies.
Че? Ослабление, влияющее на героя в следующем состоянии. Все, ты миссию сделал. Почему? Тут что-то мало дали. Думал, откроется. Ладно, хуй с ним. А могло быть уже 150. 50 отсюда, плюс 50 обратно. 100. 50 здесь. пожрать.